Good morning, good afternoon, good night, everybody. It's JoJo, and honestly, I'm bored. All of my roommates have moved out of the apartment. It's just me now. Look how empty this place is. I will be documenting my transition into my new apartment, so if you haven't already subscribed, but today, if you can't tell by my lovely fashionable rain jacket, it's thunderstorming outside Orlando, Florida. And I want to go to a theme park. Why? Because no one goes during the rain. Because why would you want to go when it's raining? All the rides are closed. But I'm hoping I can just catch some cool shots and see what the vibes are. I haven't been to a Disney park during a thunderstorm for a long time. I recently went to Volcano Bay the other day. That was not fun, but we made it a good time. So let's make today a good time. Coming outside real quick. It is pretty rough. It's actually cleared up a little bit, which is good for us. I'm not mad about that at all. Also, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this tree right here because it was the apartment's tree. I guess I can get a box on Amazon and pack it all up. Look, Jeet left his little Wawa cup. See that? Oh. Also, I got the Donald Duck ornament.
By the way, before we start this video, I just want to let everyone know that I'm doing a huge Tokyo Disney Sea merchandise giveaway on my Patreon. So if you are a member, make sure you keep your eyes out on the website. I'll be providing more information in the next 24 hours. You don't want to miss this. And if you're wondering, hey Jojo, what's Patreon? It's basically a way that people get extra content while, you know, directly supporting my channel, allowing me to continue doing this full time. Link down below if you want to see it for yourself.
Well, everyone, we made it to the parking lot of Disney's Animal Kingdom. It was raining really bad before, but you can see in the distance the approaching storm. That looks really rough, but I'm hoping with the radar saying there's going to be a big storm, everyone leaves. It looks pretty empty right now, and hopefully we can get on some rides. It's pretty breezy right now. During the summer, low crowds in Disney World is unheard of. Pretty cool right now. I don't mind this. I have a freaking jacket on in the middle of summer, and I'm not even sweating. Making our way into Disney's Animal Kingdom. As you see, it's a lot of people leaving the park. There's one ride that stays open even during a lightning, which we're definitely gonna go on today. I think the park closes at 7 because the rest of the parks close at 9, Magic Kingdom 10. Yeah, this is definitely the emptiest I've seen it. I feel like a lot of people are trying to get out of here before the storm. But I got my umbrella. I made a critical error. The park closes at 6. It's 5:16. Even if there was a storm coming, Animal Kingdom closes so early. I had no idea. Oh, look. All the little animals. Hi, guys. What's up? Having a good day? Did you have a shower earlier? I love this place. If there's one park I don't mind it raining at, is Animal Kingdom, because it kind of adds to the vibe of nature. Okay, well, we can still make the one ride I want to go on. I'm trying to hit 2 rides. We'll see how long the wait times are. Because again, lightning storm, people leave. Hello, squirrel. How you doing? He's chilling. He's so nice. Hi, guy. He's eating popcorn. He was so chill. He wanted to be on the vlog. It makes sense. It's very random that I came here today. I think with me moving into my own apartment, I'm just gonna naturally start vlogging even more because some people like to refill their social battery by staying indoors. I'm kind of the opposite. I get energized and get excited to do things when I'm around people. If I stay indoors too long by myself, that's when I start like rotting, you know? That's my depiction of rotting. Animal Kingdom, everybody, we're here. Wow. I'm actually so excited. Some people dog on this park saying it's like the worst of all 4. And I don't necessarily agree with that. I think my least favorite still has to be Magic Kingdom. I love all the theme parks, do not get me wrong. They're all amazing. But Magic Kingdom, hey, oh, thank you, appreciate it. Have a good day. I would rather go to Animal Kingdom over MK 9 times out of 10. I mean, there's more thrill rides here. They actually serve alcohol. We got ODV packing up for today. ODV stands for outdoor vending. Hello, Bambi. Animal Kingdom. It's beautiful. Still seems to be semi-busy. I know I was supposed to come here with my friend Matt, but he got scared because of the weather report. But just goes to show that sometimes weather apps might report thunderstorms, but doesn't seem too bad. They did close all the rides right when I got here due to inclement weather, but it might just pass over us. When it comes to rain, they don't cancel the rides, just thunder and lightning, because that's not safe. Oh my gosh, I want to pet Otter. He's so cute. They kind of remind me of cats. I love how they just swim. Can you see them all the way in the distance? Oh, Creature Comforts, aka Starbucks. If you didn't know, every Starbucks in each park has their own unique name. I know we have a little bit less than an hour left in the park, but this is dramatically empty compared to a normal day in Animal Kingdom. I feel like that's the case because when it was thunderstorming and raining and people left, obviously no one's coming back into the park because it closes so soon. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out. And I only say that because yesterday I posted a story when I was working out, and I wanted to relay a message to you guys because most of you probably didn't see it, which is be proud of yourself. Every now and then I like to inject some mental health and positive affirmations into my content. I just wanted to let you guys know whatever is happening in your life right now, be proud of something. It's very, very easy to get lost in the sauce of life, but sometimes waking up in the morning is an accomplishment in itself. You feel me? I used to struggle with mental health all the time. And I still do. Self-confidence as well. So the point is that if someone is making fun of you or talking down about you, then they're obviously not happy with something in their life. You know, I went to the gym yesterday, I took a selfie, I looked good, I posted on Instagram, and guess what? I don't care if people make fun of me for it, no one was. But like, hey, that's my accomplishment, and at the end of the day, the only one that's gonna be proud of you is you. Don't find assurance from other people. Get it from yourself. It makes a heck of a lot of the difference. Heck of a lot of it. I don't think I said that right. Anyway, I wanted to come to the Wild Africa Trek 5-minute wait. This closes at 6, but so does the park. It's a 5-minute wait, so that's lovely. I haven't waited this short of a wait time in a while. I mean, Africa in general is just empty. So again, we had a rare occurrence of thunderstorms and early park closure. Means we can walk onto rides. Giraffe Twija, Lion Simba. Also, I'm testing a new camera, so you gotta let me know if you notice a difference. I'm trying to add to my arsenal of content creation equipment. I am going on a cruise later this week. You guys have definitely heard about this cruise ship. I don't want to spoil what I'm doing just yet, but stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. Also, the theming of this ride is actually really dope. We don't get to really cover it too often because by the time you get to the part of the queue where they have a little video, at least for me, I usually don't like to wait at the lines that long. Come to think about it, I only go on this ride when there's a short wait time. This is not even a wait. It's literally a 5-minute walk. Oh, these are the TVs I was talking about.
Spoil the magic of the nighttime savannah. So check the setting on your phone now.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen a turtle out here before. Look at him. He's chilling. Oh, he's coming this way. He's actually moving pretty quick. Oh. Hey. Yeah. They got a beat going. Oh, oh, oh. That birdie just woke up from a nap. I heard all the kids clapping. So confused. No wait at all. Moving and grooving. Party of one, please. Hopefully we find some animals because it's cool outside, not hot. You know, maybe they're not
in shade. Our Uber has arrived. Oh my gosh, this is the quickest I've ever gotten on this ride. No cap. Why did I just say that?
Let's go.
Whee!
Hello everybody, welcome aboard. My name is Josie. I'll be your safari guide as we venture through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. As we're heading out, there are some things we do have to go over for your safety. Please remember to remain fully seated, keeping those hands,
so
arms, feet,
bouncy.
and legs inside the truck at all times. But I think that about covers it, so welcome to the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Our first stop here is the Little Aturi Forest. Now, the forest is going to be home to some pretty shy and reclusive animals that tend to be very good at hiding, as they're all amazing camouflagers, and that's going to be their main defense mechanism from predators. If you take a look over here on your right-hand side, that is an okapi. Now, many people assume that the okapi are related to zebras because of their beautiful black and white striped legs, but they're actually the only known relative of the giraffe.
Wow.
Now, we know that because of the shapes of their skulls and their really long prehensile tongues. And prehensile is just a very fancy scientific word that means finger-like, so they can use their tongues as an appendage to grasp and pull leaves off the trees. And the okapi is also a great example of a very elusive animal. They were not discovered by Western scientists until the year 1901. Prior to that, they were believed to be mythical creatures.
Animal number 2, birds.
So down in the water here on your left-hand side, these very large black and white birds are the saddle-billed storks, and just behind them there is the black rhinoceros.
Oh!
Now, these saddle-billed storks get their name from the saddle shape on their bill, and they'll stand up to about 5 feet tall, with wingspans of about 9 feet in length.
That's awesome. I've never seen
the
one
black rhino is the
so
smaller
close.
of the
He
two
looks
species
kind of
listed here on
tiny,
the
though.
reserve, but they still weigh up to about 3,000 pounds, but that's considered small for a rhino.
Hey, buddy.
There's another one up on the hill here on your left-hand side. If you take a look, you'll see they have a triangular-shaped top lip.
Oh, wow.
That's also that prehensile that we were talking about
I've never
with the
seen one up there
okapi's
before.
tongues. So
This ride's
super
awesome.
muscular,
It's always
helps them
different
keep here in
every
the
time we
forest,
do it, I
and
swear.
That's also one of the main differences between them and other rhino species.
We're just gonna enjoy a full safari trek together, everybody.
Now here on your right-hand side, there is a light gray-coated antelope. That's a greater kudu. Now this is a female. Only the males of the species are going to have horns on their head. Now if you look real closely in the bushes over there, there's also a copper-coated antelope, and that is a bongo.
Looking good.
Now the bongos, both males and females, are going to have horns on their head, but the males are going to be a little bit larger and a little bit darker than those you can see back in the bush there.
This is fun.
But they both have that striped
Especially
pattern, which
because
helps
no
them
one's
to camouflage
behind
what
me. I
it's
don't
like
feel
coming into
bad
the
just
trees.
constantly keeping my camera out, you know?
So a lot going on for
We
us
have
here
the
in
back
forest,
to
but we're
ourselves.
gonna
We're the
start
cool
making our way
kids
over towards
in the back of the school
Safi
bus.
River Valley. And the Safi River does run through the forest, so there's still going to be a lot of trees and greenery throughout here. And it's going to be home to some aquatic animals, but also some land animals that like to hang out in and around the water as well. Now here on your right-hand side, there is a pod of pink-backed pelicans, and that pink coloration in their name is going to become more vibrant during their mating season. And they've also got about a 7 to 9 foot wingspan, just like the saddle-billed storks we saw back in the forest. But that's especially impressive for them when you know that they're one of these smaller pelican species. And here on your left-hand side is a blowchuck Nile hippopotamus.
Oh my gosh, so many hippos hanging out.
Now, underneath the surface of the water
Look at that.
is exactly where hippos choose to spend the majority of their life. They're able to hold their breath for around
Jeez.
8 minutes before
That's
they come up
3
for
right
air.
there. Wait,
It
4?
sure is.
4 hippos?
Now, they're all resting right now, but if you see them moving around in
What
the
the
water, they
heck?
don't actually swim, but they're going to walk or run along the bottoms of the
Wow,
pools.
the-
And that's simply because hippos are
The
pretty
rain
dense.
definitely brought them
They
out.
weigh upwards of about 5,500 pounds, so it uses a lot less energy to just sink down to the bottom and walk rather than try to swim.
Wow. And this is in the backyard of my house. I love living in Orlando. It's great. You guys should do it. Move here.
Now, as we head over this bridge, hanging out down below us, there are some Nile crocodiles.
See the
So we're
crocodiles.
going to go pulley very slowly
They
over
are.
the bridge. Now, the Nile
They all look like they're
crocodiles are the
sleeping right
largest
now.
crocodilian species in Africa. They can grow to be about 16 feet long, weighing about 500 pounds. And you probably noticed they're all staying very still down there. A lot of times they look like statues, but you can see they're all real. They're just staying very still because that helps them to conserve their energy and allows them to go about 7 days without eating. And as you can probably imagine, that is going to work up a very large appetite, so much so that in a single sitting, they'll consume about half their body's weight worth of food. And again, they can lift up 500 pounds, so pretty impressive. But as we keep on moving here, you're going to notice a lot of the trees and greenery starting to thin out, and that's because we are heading down into the savannah. And here on your right-hand side is a very important part of the savanna ecosystem. This is a baobab tree. Now, you've probably heard the baobab tree referred to as the tree of life. That is a pretty famous nickname it was given due to its incredible ability to hold thousands of gallons of water. And it does that by remaining leafless for about 9 months of the year. And that will make it a great water source for all the animals out here on the savanna to tap into, especially during their frequent drought periods. Down into the savanna. Now, the savanna is also known as the grasslands, and it's going to be home to some of the most famous animals on the reserve, like giraffes, elephants, and lions. So we'll do our best to see what we can get our eyes on out here.
Oh, I think the giraffes went to sleep today.
Now, what you're seeing over here on your right-hand side is a miniature herd of wildebeest. And I say miniature because out in the wild, they've been known to travel in groups as large as 1.5 million individuals. They make their great migration. They which are going to travel anywhere from about 500 to 1,000 miles, usually in search of food or water. They are the second most densely populated mammal on the planet.
I've never seen so many animals just hang out together in groups.
And here on your left-hand side are the African painted dogs. They all have their own set of spots which help them to identify each other out in the wild, even over long distances. And I'm sure we can all agree that they are very, very cute, but you do not want to underestimate those guys. They're also Africa's most successful hunters. They hunt as a pack and in a tag team effort. They will take turns chasing down their prey until their prey is exhausted.
I guess we're one and the same, because when it rains, I just want to cuddle up in bed, and it feels like all the animals want to do the same thing.
And these very large structures that we're passing by here are called termite mounds. They're mainly made up of termite spit, dung, and dirt. And in the sun, they can harden to be about as hard as concrete. So all the animals out here like to use those as scratching posts. And once they're worn down enough, others can also use them as hiding posts if they want to hide out from any predators.
It's actually so nice outside right now. Saw some lightning in the distance, but it doesn't seem like it's coming this way, so that's good.
Now, in the field up ahead of us here are the Ankole cattle. Now, you're going to notice they have some pretty impressive horns on their head that can be about 6 feet long from tip to tip. And while that might seem kind of heavy to have to carry it on your head all day, they are actually hollow on the inside with a honeycomb-like structure. Also, side note, there's a really pretty hawk up in this tree here if you're looking on that branch there.
Oh!
Yeah.
Look at that. Hi. I've never seen a hawk in here
The
before.
horns on the Ankole cattle's head help them to keep cool. Also, another side note, way up there on your left-hand side at the top of the hill there, that's the eland. And the eland's actually the largest antelope species that live here on the reserve. They can stand up to about 6 feet tall at the shoulder. And hanging from their necks is a very large extra piece of skin called a dewlap,
That looks
which
like a
aids in
fake
blood
robot,
circulation
but
and
it's
helps
real.
them to keep cool, just like these Ankole cattle's horns. Now, the Ankole cattle are also known as the Watusi cattle. That's because they were first discovered and domesticated by the Watusi tribe over 2,000 years ago. And they did serve as an important symbol of wealth among members of the tribe. So the more you had, the wealthier you were seen to be.
Yeah, I think the giraffes went home for the day.
Now, we've still been
I've
looking
never
out for some of the
seen
savannah's
none.
most famous friends, and here on your left-hand side are the Maasai giraffes.
Oh, never mind. I found them. They're taking cover.
Maasai
Oh, wow,
giraffes
they're
can
all
grow to
over
be
here.
about
What the
18 to
heck?
20
They're all
feet tall,
hanging out.
making them the tallest land animals in the world. And they typically eat for about 16 to 20 hours a day. Now, along with travel time, that does leave only about 30 minutes for sleep, which they'll do in just 5-minute intervals throughout the day.
Wow.
Now, a group of giraffes is called a tower unless they're traveling or migrating, and we refer to them as a journey. And you see some more wildebeest over there. Wildebeest tend to split up in groups between males and females. So the four that you saw over here were the males, and the bigger group that we saw before was a group of females. Now up ahead of us, there are a couple more baobab trees, and I know we already mentioned how they're called the tree of life, but I much prefer to call them the upside down tree. And that's because it looks like they were planted upside down, and the roots are growing out of the top of them. And these trees do require hundreds of years and a lot of heat to grow to this size, so they really thrive in the savanna ecosystem. And in the trees here on your left-hand side, there is an African elephant. He's kind of hiding in the rocks over there. But
I can't see him. Oh, there
and
he
a
is.
very easy way to identify this as an African elephant is by looking at the shape of his ears. They
Straight
very
ahead,
closely
everybody.
resemble the shape of the continent of Africa, which is pretty convenient. And they flap those ears against their body because there are a lot of blood vessels in those ears. That helps them to keep cool, and they can bring their body temperatures down by about 15 degrees just by doing that.
That water sounds so
Coming up in
relaxing.
this next watering hole here are the greater flamingos. And that greater in front of the name
Hello,
does not
duckies.
mean that they're better than any other species, just
I want
larger
to
than.
shower.
And they also have the
I'm
lightest shade of
clean,
pink
but like the
feathers
water
than
just
flamingos.
makes me want to like play around
But if you
right
look on
now.
the island there are 3 young ones with the gray feathers there. They hatched about a month ago.
Oh, the great guys.
But that iconic pink coloration is going to come from their diets. They eat a lot of brine shrimp, which is rich in beta-carotene, and that is a protein that gives them that coloration. But as you've all just seen, the little ones are born with gray feathers, and it does take a couple years for that full pink coloration to come through. And a group of flamingos has a pretty fun name. They're called a flamboyance. So that is a
I knew
flamboyance
that.
of flamingos. Alright, now we are crossing over into the eastern portion of the savannah here. Now up ahead of us, I'm already seeing an ostrich kind of walking in our direction.
I hate
Who's ahead of us there?
ostriches. Oh, I hate that.
Now that is a female ostrich. You can tell because she has gray
hate
feathers, whereas
ostriches
the
so
males are going to have
much.
black
I
and
hate
white.
ostriches.
And despite having their
It's
very
gonna
large
slow us
wings,
down.
ostriches don't fly. But they will use those wings to steer and maneuver themselves
Oh,
because
no, we're
they
getting
can reach
close to it.
speeds of about 40
Oh, it's
miles an
turning
hour.
really good.
They are the fastest bipedal animal, which means they're the fastest animal on 2 legs.
No, don't stop us. He's blocking the road.
And just past the ostrich up there on your left-hand side, there is
Close
a
look at the
cheetah.
ostrich. Oh, the
Now,
cheetah.
cheetahs are the fastest land
Can I see the
animals, going
cheetah
from
right
0
there?
to 60 miles an hour in just 3 seconds. And they can only maintain that
ostrich
60 mile
wants
per hour
to
speed for a few
fight.
seconds before they have to slow back down again.
2 cheetahs right there. See that over there? All the way in the corner.
They're not just fast as speed, they're
They're
also
so
masters
cute.
of
They look like
camouflage.
huge
They
kitties.
camouflage it very well, especially during the day, which is why they're one of the only cat species that will actually hunt during the day. And that's also why they have those black teardrop marks going underneath their eyes. Those help absorb sunlight and protect their eyes from the glare of the sun. So they're very well equipped to hunt during the day.
Oh my gosh, we're so close.
A group of cheetahs is called a coalition, and they're not actually part of the big cat family just because they're a little bit too small and don't have the ability to roar, which is one of the main qualifying factors to make you a big cat. Instead, cheetahs will communicate through a series of chirps, purrs, and meows. But this rock formation approaching here is called a Kopi rock, and it provides a home for a
I
much
see a
larger
lion.
nocturnal cat
Oh my
species,
gosh.
the
I don't know
lions.
if you guys will be able to see it. I just saw him.
Now, being nocturnal means they're going to sleep and rest for about 16 to 20 hours a day.
That's,
they're going to conserve their energy, and then at night, the females are the
female
ones who go out and
lion.
do all the hunting.
I see the lion on the
while
other side
males
with the big
responsible
mane.
for
I see
staying
him in
at
the
home to
corner.
watch over the territory and protect the pride, which is what we call a group of lions.
Maybe we'll get a better shot on the other side of them.
Now, if there are no cubs at the time, the male will sometimes go out and join the females on the hunt. Now, hopefully we'll get a little bit of a better view of them here in just a moment. But up on the hill on your right-hand side are the water buck, another antelope species
Hello,
that gets
guys.
their name because they can drink several gallons
Everyone's
of
just
water
chilling
a day,
today.
which is a lot for an antelope. Now, they
I've
also
never
produce
seen
an oil
animals
on their fur,
on
which essentially makes their
these
fur
hills
waterproof.
before.
The water buck will spend most of their life around familiar water sources. They are non-migratory animals. Now, lions are most active very early on in the morning or later on in the evening.
the lion
And
moved
if you're
again.
lucky enough to hear it, a lion's
doesn't wanna
roar
be on
can
the
be heard
vlog.
for up to 5 miles. That's how they communicate with each other and also how
That's
they
a
let
cheetah,
everybody
but the
know
lion
whose
just
territory
went
they're
behind.
walking
Oh,
on.
he just left. He
They
went
can
behind
see
that
the
rock straight
lioness up
ahead.
here. The male lion just disappeared.
The male just went behind over there, sad. I think it's
We'll see
feeding
if she's
time.
gonna follow suit here.
I think she's following, yep. This is relaxing. I like this. She's like, where you go?
Now, lions are becoming a bit of a rare sight to come upon. Unfortunately, in just the last 25 years, we have lost over half the lion population. They're facing a lot of habitat loss and competition for their natural resources. But the Disney Conservation Fund has started a project called Protect the Pride to try and bring those numbers back up. And you can donate to that conservation fund any merchandise location, all of Animal Kingdom. Disney will match a donation dollar for dollar, penny for penny. And you get a cool conservation hero button to wear around as well. And again, they support conservation efforts all around the world for all sorts of animals. It's a great way that we can help out animals, just like lions. Now, if you take a look down here on your right-hand side, there's also a very large cluster of ostrich eggs. Another great sign that was a female that we saw before.
Don't know if those are real or not, so I'm not going to ruin any magic, though.
The largest flightless bird species, but you could actually stand on top of one of those eggs without cracking them. They're going to be weighing at about 3 pounds each, and that's equivalent to about 2 dozen chicken eggs. Alrighty, now our last stop here is the Magadi Glen as we are moving towards civilization and away from the wildlife out there.
My
and
favorite
here we're going
part.
to get to see a great example as to how humans and animals can coexist and live in harmony. At the Warden's Post here is a group of
Baby
Nigerian dwarf goats.
So funny.
Now, they are pretty amazing animals. They make great natural lawnmowers and produce a lot of milk that the Warden can use to make cheese products, and they can sell goat milk and goat cheese in the local village.
I want one of these guys.
That is a lot more environmentally friendly to get these products from them rather than cows.
Oh my goodness, look how cute they are.
Now, they're also incredibly playful animals. They love to run,
I just
jump,
had
climb,
one
and
back.
headbutt, and the most dominant male of the group is actually going to be established by which one of them is the most playful.
Wow.
But the Warden's Post does lay on the edge of the reserve, so sadly that has mean our safari is going to be coming to an end here as we are approaching the outskirts of the village. But I know we've seen some pretty amazing animals out there, and I do hope you guys would agree with that. But they sure are a lot of animals that we don't get to see every single day, and some of them might seem kind of intimidating. But it is important to keep in mind that the biggest threat to every animal we saw is, unfortunately, us as humans. But that's definitely not all bad news, because we all have the opportunity and the power to help out those animals as well. And a great way that we can do that is by remembering to reduce, reuse, and recycle, as that old saying can go a very long way and be a big step towards saving our planet and these animals' homes.
That was so much fun.
Right.
Legitimately, every time I go on that ride, it's a new experience, which is really cool. Definitely one of my top 5 favorite rides in all of Walt Disney World just because of the replayability. Seriously, it's insane. I've been on that ride at least like 30 times, probably a lot more than that. I've been doing this since 2019, so it's kind of crazy. I can still see new things. Now it's 5:44. We have time for one more ride, hopefully, and the thunder has completely passed, which means that all the rides are open right now. It's between Flight of Passage and Mount Everest, but Everest might have a 10-minute wait or less, so we're gonna power walk over there. While I was on that ride, I was thinking to myself, what perfect pet would I want? And it would be a dwarf giraffe. So like, imagine a baby giraffe, but it just never grows. I would love hosting people at my new apartment. They walk in, there's just a giraffe chilling in the living room. I would call him Billy, something very normal, because having a dwarf giraffe is anything but normal. So I'd be like, yeah, that's Bill, or that's Joe, maybe Joe. Joe and JoJo. I mean, I did lose my roommate Jeet, and his name started with a J. Should I just name him Jeet? I mean, Jeet the giraffe can go to Disney World, so that'd be a plus. Anyway, I'm rambling. But it's so nice, there's like nobody here. Look at this. I'm not gonna say come during a thunderstorm. It's a risk, you know, it's a 50-50, because the other day I went to the water park and it said it was gonna be lightning and thunder, and there was a ton of it. Right now, it's a perfect day. Not too hot, not too cold. Out of all the parks, I feel like Animal Kingdom can get the most appreciation when it's empty. There's a lot of narrow walkways, so when it's clear like this, amazing. Nice breezeway. There's the Tree of Life. Tons of animals on there. Which one do I see today? I see a hippo, an owl. What else? I saw a fish. Oh, a Peacock. I actually just canceled my subscription to Peacock. I got a free 12 months when I bought a ticket to Halloween Horror Nights in California. I wonder when we'll get a slow season in Walt Disney World. Since the pandemic and after that, it's just been people coming all the time. Oh, there's Mount Everest, and it's open. We're good to go. It was literally closed when I parked, so it's cool to see that even though the park's only open for another 10 to 30 minutes, if guests are in the park, they're gonna try to get anyone on who wants to get on. Definitely feel a breeze, and I feel a couple of raindrops. I think the storm's about to come through again, so you might get hit with something on the way out. The bar is still open. That's one cool thing about Animal Kingdom closing at 6 is that everything stays open until 6. Even character meet and greets go until, I believe, 5:30, depending on the character. We've made it to Expedition Everest. Look at all the flags. They're starting to blow a lot harder. Let's see what the wait time is. 10 minutes. Yeah. Let's go. Hi. Thank you. This queue is really cool. Honestly, we're just going to walk through it. Gotta always appreciate an empty queue. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit a bell. Oh, no, I have to hit it harder. Hi-ya! There we go. And I didn't even feel bad because no one was in line. Yep, definitely not a 10-minute wait. This is a walk-on. It takes 5 minutes to get through all this. You know, if I really wanted to be efficient, I could go on this ride and sprint to one more ride, but I don't think we're gonna do that today. Oh yeah, look at this. No issues here. Hi. Oh man. Kind of crazy to think that I was just bored in my apartment and I decided to pull up to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Bear? What is that? Oh, it's a footprint of the Yeti. I thought it was something else. Oh man, it looks like a lot of people had the same idea as me and go on this ride right before the park closes. It is a big zoo. I'm not gonna ask for certain seats, you know? I just wanna get on. I know the cast members are working hard to get everyone on and off the ride around park closure. 2 rides in under an hour. Pretty good day to me. That's the benefit of having an annual pass, I guess, huh? Our Uber has arrived. Here we go. Whee! I guess we're getting a 4K POV of Expedition Everest today. It's always weird being the front. It's a slow beginning. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh, man. I get a great view in a second. My favorite view of Animal Kingdom. Always gotta shout it out. Good morning! Backwards. Did you know that? Did you know we go backwards? Yeah, but don't remove the track. Please don't remove the track. You remove the track. Here you go. Oh boy. Hold on tight, everybody. goodness. Ooh. Well, I always forget about the ending. That was fun. Oh boy. Bro, there was a kid who was screaming. Expedition Everest. I always feel like they have new merchandise here. Look at that guy. He's so cool. He's a cool Yeti. Look at that loungefly. Speaking about loungeflies, I'm going to D23, I think. I'm like 90% sure. Let me know down below. Should I go? Hopefully I'll have access to the Honda Center, which is where they're making all their big announcements. What are you guys thinking they're even gonna announce? Obviously, I wish they were announcing like a fifth park. Oh, hi. Oh, nice to meet you. No, you're good. What's your name?
Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi.
What's up? Should we take a picture?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah. Where are you from?
New Mexico.
Oh, cool.
I started watching your stuff, and then I became a college program. So
Oh,
now
you're
I'm
on the
program.
CP? Oh,
Yeah.
dope. What's your role?
I'm a concierge at Yacht and Beach.
Nice. Well, pleasure to meet you. Yeah, let's do a little picture.
So
Oh, a hug? Yeah, sure.
I'm so sorry.
That's dope. Always making new friends. And just like that, 6:06, the park is closed. It is very odd to see a Disney park being closed so early. Like, it's so bright outside still. It's kind of weird. But I get it, the animals like to sleep. We're on summer hours right now. So keep that in mind if you're coming to Walt Disney World in the next couple of weeks. Animal Kingdom closes early. By the way, everyone, don't worry. I'm not changing my setup if you're not enjoying the camera I'm using right now, which is the Osmo Pocket 3. A lot of my vlogger friends use it, so I wanted to test it out for myself. And what better place to do it than Animal Kingdom? You got rides, animals, a little bit of inclement weather. Every now and then I struggle with the idea of posting content that isn't like super crazy. You feel me? This is a super chill vlog, just chatting and chilling with you guys. I am excited to see what they do with DinoLand right over here, because they're definitely gonna do something to it. Unfortunately, I think they're gonna change it personally. I like DinoLand, but they're gonna add a new Indiana Jones ride in place. Oh my gosh. Nah, you good. I almost got taken out. It was like Halloween Horror Nights. That starts soon too, in the next month and a half, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Right now, Dinosaur is getting replaced for Indiana Jones, but apparently it's actually gonna have its own original story. It's not gonna be the same story as in Disneyland, even though the track is going to be about the same. As of right now, maybe they change, oops, sorry, thank you. A lot of people getting their pictures. Great time of the day to get that special picture with your family and friends. The carnival games, that's what we need to do before this place goes away. They better make an announcement. I think they will. I have yet to win one carnival game. I want to bring a bunch of my friends and actually play the game soon. I really hope Disney announces something cool though. I want to get excited. We have the big announcement for Disneyland Paris, which is going to be a whole new expansion. I actually saw them working on it. It's kind of a frozen land. It's going to be reminiscent to Epcot apparently. But we need something new and tangible for Walt Disney World. Add a new land. Well, I'm going to bet my money that they are going to announce a huge makeover for Donald's Dino Bash. But I like this area. It's like one of the funner, more unique lands. But hey man, hopefully we do something in Magic Kingdom. No Blue Sky Project stuff. Enough of that. Especially with Epic right around the corner. You gotta instill some confidence into the Walt Disney World park lovers. But I am very excited for Epic. And Halloween Horror Nights, they just announced today that there's a new swamp scare zone area. Everyone was just making jokes about Shrek. I hope there's like a reference. I also bought the premiere early access ticket to Halloween Horror Nights. It's literally like $300 for one night. So hopefully there's no thunderstorms on that day. And second of all, hopefully it's worth it. Stopping in the gift store real quick for some AC. I have a freaking jacket on, I'm going crazy. The Lion King Pandora collection. I like Timon and Pumbaa the most. Hello, owl. Home Sweet Castle. Disney is my love language. Wait, that's a crazy shirt. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. They should make a shirt like that for men. Well, that could have been for men, but I would wear that shirt if it was in black. Little acorns, taffy boxes. Let me know down below, what is your favorite candy? It barely rained, brother. And that's why the lesson of today's vlog is if you really want to do something, just go for it. You might get soaked on, or you might delightfully be surprised and not get soaked on. Also, they do have some vendors still open after the park closed. They literally serve beer past park closure, even though you can't take beer outside of the park. I always found that really interesting. We're taking the cool way out. No one goes this way. Only cool people go out this way. I just like the Rocky Bridge. You gotta bounce with it a little bit. You can rock, see? The Rocky, woo, 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 woo. Yeah, I'm a child, okay? I'm a kid at heart. What can I say? A short but fun day at Animal Kingdom. Have a good day, thank you. Was it a good day? Yes. Am I happy that I decided to go against my better judgment and drive through rain to come to Animal Kingdom? Yes. Am I saying you should come to Disney World during a thunderstorm? I don't know. That's kind of up to you guys. I got lucky today. Other days I've been completely drenched. And honestly, we weren't here for that long either. So, yeah. Disney's Animal Kingdom, everybody. It's such a chill park. Like, literally. Anytime I want a chill day, I come to this beautiful spot. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, share, ring that bell, and remember, every day is a blessed day to be alive, and I will see you in the next one. Also, this concludes my test of the new camera. Let me know if you like the footage down below.